SWTOR FTW Weekly, your ultimate news source for Star Wars The Old Republic. Powered by AskAJedi.com. Boom, suckers! Hey, what's up, everybody? AWOL here from FTW Broadcasting. Super pumped to bring you another episode of my favorite show, SWTOR FTW. This is a weekly edition, number 3. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the show, I run down the previous week's worth of news in about 15 minutes, so we're going to dive right into it. Boom! Here we are on AskAJedi.com, and the number 1 story this week, in my opinion, is the Friday update, the SLSS developer walkthrough, and I'm sorry if I murdered that pronunciation. I haven't heard it pronounced. Everything under the sun, SLSS, SLSS. I don't know how it's actually pronounced, so you guys let me know in the comments below. This was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, and a beardless Dallas Dickinson walks us through the very first instance for the Republic, and here in this video I'm going to show you from the official Star Wars The Old Republic channel. It gives you the perspective of the Smuggler, Jedi Knight, Consular, as well as the Trooper. So here's a quick clip to get you a teaser, and you can check out all the links from this video in the video description below. Check it out, guys.
But Commander Narlock knows his stuff. Good luck. We're all counting on it.
We switch to the Smuggler as our heroes, along with Captain Narlock's men, prepare themselves to confront the Imperial boarding party. The Smuggler drops down behind his portable cover and immediately lets off a flurry of bolts on Lieutenant Isric, the leader of the Imperial boarding party. From behind cover, the Smuggler throws a sabotage charge, followed up by another flurry of bolts, which detonates the sabotage charge and inflicts considerable damage on the Imperial boarding droid. Switching to the Jedi Consular, we see that she has just eliminated one of the Imperial boarding troopers, just as the Smuggler lets off a charged burst, which bombards the enemy with powerful blasts of energy.
Alright, I'm going to cut it off there, folks, and you can check out this full video. It's 13 minutes and 21 seconds long, so come check it out. Link in the video description below. EA had their Q1 2012 earnings conference report. Yay. Okay, another conference call. Whoop-de-doo. But they did release a couple pieces of information here, so I'll give you the juicy parts. Yup, they sold over 200,000 pre-orders in the first 5 or 6 days, and from an EA perspective, that's the biggest release ever for them. That's coming straight from the CFO. And they talk more and more about, okay, yeah, we started out the year with the development, and we're going to close the year with it being released, but by the end of the year, that could mean March 2012. That is the fiscal year. And they're also talking about how they want to get a big slice of the MMO market, and generally, announcements as to ship dates will happen 4 to 8 weeks before launch. So no release date was announced. Sorry, guys. The juicy piece of news here that I thought was kind of interesting, they're talking about, can you give us context on pre-orders and beta testing? And they told us that we currently have 1,000 testers. I wondered how many testers were out there. 1,000, but they say they are ramping up for those September holiday beta tests that are happening on weekends, so get pumped about those. Let's talk operations, folks. GameStar.ee has announced some stuff from an interview with Gabe A. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name because I will butcher it, but we did get some confirmed information about operations. Let's check out the highlights. Obviously, 8 to 16 man raid sizes. That's been all over the internet. You guys already know about that. You can do difficulty settings based on the size of your raid. I like that. And the more difficult your raid is, the better the loots. I like that. Also, badges will be earned in doing operations, and you can turn those in to purchase items. Loot bags will be given out on bosses. A little more details below in just a minute. There will be area control and capture the flag style war zones. 4 to 8 players, by the way, per faction. And there will be open world PvP for those of you out there that like to just blast random people and are ADD and love to do that. That will be available for you. And here's a cool one. Possibility of armored combat vehicles was confirmed in this interview, even though Daniel Erickson told us no. So will this be upon launch? Will you be able to blast people? No, not upon launch, but later on, yes. Armored Tauntaun? Question mark? Yeah, Armored Tauntaun, I'm telling you, that would be the armored vehicle of my choice. Loot containers, here's the juicy information. Upon looting high-level opponents, everyone in an operations group will receive an individual container that will give you a random piece of loot that's specific to your class. Very, very nice, and that will be a piece of armor, a weapon, so on, and you'll get accommodations that you can use to purchase gear as well. So for those of you out there that are pissed off when the boss only drops one item, but oh, it's for a thief, oh, it's for a warrior, well, you're all going to get your own loot bag. Each bag will have its own percentage chance to drop a piece of equipment just for your class. Great design choice by BioWare. On the topic of raids, what is your ideal raid size? Another Blue Milk and Cereal coming out in the morning. Come check these out in the morning if you want to get involved with voting on stuff. Discussing lots of other MMOs, what raid sizes are out there, and the operations in this game, obviously going to be the 8 to 16 man are the ones that they've announced. But in World of Warcraft, you get 40-man raids. In some games, you get 25-man raids. Personally, I feel like 40 and 25 are a little big, but how does the community feel? Are you happy with the announced 8 to 16-man operation sizes? 94% are saying yes here, only 6% saying no. So the SWTOR community so far loves the idea of 8 to 16 man raids. I like it too. I mean, you can pull together so your boys, you can get together 8 to 16, pretty easy. 40, that's pushing it. Not to mention coordination's a pain in the ass. What is your ideal operation size? They asked the community. 8 and 16, the confirmed sizes are the #1 answers. Followed up with 12 right there in the middle. So the 8 to 16 range is very popular, and as you get to 20, 8, 24, and larger than 24, the answers get far less popular. Come vote on AskAJedi.com and let me know in the comments below what you think. Another article from Lethality Bill, the man who runs this website, AskAJedi.com, and he interviews producer Corey Butler in a little video here, and it's very, very cool. He asks a number of hard-hitting journalism questions. He wants to ask about companion control, companion customization, how the holocam works. Big debate here. Is it just for screenshots? Is it for like a replay feature? Collector's edition vendors, planet count confirmation, etc., etc. Updates about Macs. For all you Mac users out there, Jeff from Tor Wars helped him out on this video. I'm going to show you a quick clip, and you guys can read all the show notes. See all the show notes down here below. Get all the information. One thing I will tell you, the holocam, guys, it is not going to work as a replay feature. Not going to work as a replay feature like you see in like StarCraft 2 and games like that. It is going to be for screenshots upon launch. Perhaps later they will expand upon that idea. Here's a quick teaser, and you can watch the whole 4-minute interview yourself.
And the Origin worlds on the show floor, so all the Origin worlds, all classes are available for play. Yeah, as far as changing the companion controls to be a little bit more like Dragon Age, it's something we wanted to tease yesterday, but it's not something that we're going to go into a lot of detail about just yet. So stay tuned to the website and we'll get more information out there. So one of the things we're doing now is we're allowing you to customize the way your companion character looks. So for example, Vet, one of the companion characters you'll get early in the game, is a blue Twi'lek, and if you want to change the shade of, the color of her skin, that's going to be an option, and we're going to allow you to just kind of tweak some basic features of their appearance.
All right, the interview goes on and on and on, talking about the holocam here. Check it out in video description below. Calling all guilds. Ask a Jedi's calling you out. And have you signed up for the pre-launch guild program? Well, here it is. Link in the video description below. Come sign up, choose your alignment, or go find an existing guild here on the website. You can choose PvE, PvP, or RP. And what they're trying to do in this article is trying to gather up all the guilds out there and assemble them on AskAJedi.com. This is one of the most major fan sites out there, so it would be beneficial to you to sign up your guild here. Put in your name, your guild leader, your website, and give a nice little summary of what you're all about. This will round up all the information here on AskAJedi.com. I highly recommend it. And for those of you out there who have been asking about our guild, I did release a video about 2 months ago about this, the Golden Empire, which was our guild, the FTW guild that we released. Big interest came in, actually bigger than we thought. So what we are doing is relaunching our guild on an external website because we feel that the SWTOR website is a bit too limited. So we're going to relaunch our guild, which will have everyone reapply for the new guild. Once the external website is up and running, we will release a video about this once the details are available. Another Blue Milk and Cereal, folks. Should you be able to switch your advanced class? A huge debate on the forums. Link in the video description below to this article. However, there's two schools of thought. Yes and no is basically it. And basically what they have announced, obviously with every advanced class, you'll get your 2 main trees that are unique to your advanced class, but there's also going to be 1 shared tree, which will give you some versatility. However, some people don't think that you should be able to switch your advanced classes. Personally, I think that you should be able to switch them, and I like the system that they're putting into place here, saying that it will be cheap the first time you switch, but become more and more expensive every time you do it. This has come from George Zoeller. He's saying they're going to allow for mistakes for short-term buyer's remorse, but they don't want people changing their advanced class like pants. I totally agree with that. You should be able to check out both sides, but eventually you've got to pick one and stick with it. It doesn't make sense for you to be able to single-wield a lightsaber one day and then dual-wield like 5 seconds later. I don't like that idea, and I don't like people switching, for raid to raid or from PvP. I don't want you to be able to change your character. Stick with it and get good at what you're doing. And the community is voting here on this article. Should you be allowed to change your advanced class? 63% are saying yes. However, a significant portion is saying no. 37%. Come vote right here, guys. This is an important topic. I think that you should be able to switch, but I think there should be limitations on the number of times that you switch, or it should become super expensive over time. Post in the comments below as well. AskAJedi.com doesn't always stay exactly on topic, but they do go off topic when it gets super interesting, as there is a fan film that is set to be created, and the timeline is going to be before Star Wars The Old Republic. It's going to be about 25 minutes long, and we've got an exclusive interview here with Brock talking about this project. And basically, just to give you the basic rundown, he is wanting to tap in on the stuff from the original trilogy that was good. The story and the characters. That's what the original films were all about. The new trilogy, not so much about story and characters. A lot of people were really, really upset by the new trilogy. I don't know if you were included in that. Post in the comments below if you were. But the new trilogy was all about special effects, not about story and characters, so we didn't really care about the characters in the new films. That's what a lot of people thought. This film, however, is going to be the opposite, as they've been working on the story for about a year. Here's a quick teaser video to get you interested. Check it out.
Hi there, I'm Brock Chandler, and I'm here to sell you an idea. About a year ago, a friend of mine and I began mulling over ideas for a new take on the Star Wars universe. We wanted to tell a story that felt fun, fresh, and exciting, but didn't rely solely on cheap gimmicks and special effects. After a year of writing and rewriting, Sanctuary was born. Our film tells the story of a group of refugees who are being hunted down and killed because of their beliefs. After landing on a mysterious jungle planet, and while their pursuers are hot on their trail...
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there. Links in the video description below. They're asking for people to donate, as these guys are clearly not giant filmmakers. They need your help. I'm going to donate, and I highly recommend that you guys support story and characters in the Star Wars universe. And the last piece of news for this week is FTW Broadcasting News. And here I am on Red Rancor's channel, and I did a video highlighting this guy last week. He and I ended up talking about ideas, and he is going to come on board FTW Broadcasting as a video contributor. So for those of you that like his content, like the high-quality content Red Rancor brings to the table, Astral is coming on board with FTW as a contributor. And does this mean we're canceling any of our current shows? No. I'm going to continue to do all the videos I already do. This is just going to be extra high-quality content on our channel featuring Astral. So we're really pumped about that. Check out his episodes. He's going to be dropping some VCasts on our channel. Come check him out. Support him. And let him know what you want from him on FTW Broadcasting moving forward. So we're really, really excited about that. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Another SWTOR FTW Weekly, and if you want to subscribe to our channel, click up in the top left-hand corner. We would really appreciate it. And if you want to check out the playlist with all the episodes of everything we've ever done, ultimate walkthroughs, news, updates, community, all kinds of stuff, top right-hand corner, the ultimate video playlist on YouTube for this game. And if you want to check out our previous episode, click in the bottom left-hand corner. And if you want to check out our next episode, bottom right-hand corner, please help me out, guys. Share my videos on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, the Twitters, on the forums, all over the place. Just help me out, guys. Share these videos. I really appreciate you guys subscribing and showing your support. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the Star Wars universe.